What's up, Buttercup? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Nicole and I am mainly a booktuber, but I'm also an authortuber on occasion. And this is one occasion where I am speaking about books and to my fellow readers, because there is an unfortunate situation happening regarding readers review bombing specific authors because they use Vellum formatting. And these readers think that Vellum is an AI tool. We're going to clear this up real fast. Vellum is a book formatting software exclusive to Apple products, and it was released in May 2014. It's quite old. Many indie writers use Vellum to format their books. You will also see Atticus, Readsy, Scrivener, Word, Adobe InDesign, Kindle Create, and Affinity Publisher, just to name a few of the popular book formatting tools. For that specific reason, that is not AI. I use Atticus, and I formatted my book, actually all of my books, with Atticus. What does that mean? That means that when I got the lovely cover from my cover designer, she created the outer part, and then in here, within this book, everything you see, I formatted this book from start to finish. This is all me, and I used Atticus, the formatting software. Now, the confusion lies with the newest AI program that was recently released titled Vellum AI. Vellum AI. It says what it is in the title. I can see the confusion. However, Vellum, book formatting software exclusive for Apple users, released in 2014. Vellum AI is whatever the hell it is. I'm not clicking on it. I don't support AI. Seems like it's a program to organize things. Okay, they are not the same program. They don't do the same thing either. And therefore, the witch hunts and the review bombing on multiple indie writers' books, they're stating this writer uses Vellum AI, 1 star, maybe 2 stars, but what I've seen is 1 stars. This confusion is happening because a lot of indie writers, because they're being very honest, you see on the copyright page, often it will say the book formatting software. At this point with my books, it doesn't say formatted by Atticus, but there are a lot of writers that will input formatted by and then insert the book formatting software. So people are looking at the copyright page and seeing formatted by Vellum. And that somehow means, because you didn't do research, that that is Vellum AI, and that writer, or actually multiple writers, are using Vellum AI to write the whole book. That's not accurate. That is not what Vellum AI does. I think you might be thinking about ChatGPT or something like that. What I've researched with Vellum AI, it's more like an organizational business tool. But when a writer states formatted by Vellum, that means that it is the book formatting software that they or a virtual assistant went in and created what you see in a physical paperback or hardcover or ebook form. It's just the inside. This is what it is. Everything. Front matter, the story, the back matter. So my books are formatted by Atticus. You can Google Atticus and it says book formatting software. That's the same for Vellum. The difference is Vellum is only for Apple users. So you can only use Vellum on a Mac. I know we see a lot of drama regarding writers acting out, but you also got to be honest, there are readers acting out. And this is one case, well, unfortunately, multiple cases, where research was not done and a witch hunt online is beginning to ruin multiple indie writers' reputation, because when you're review bombing without doing research, because you see Vellum, but you don't see Vellum AI, and you don't know the difference between Vellum and Vellum AI, well, this is going to cause problems. So I did want to put this out quickly. I was very blunt about it, but I wanted to clear up any confusion, because I can see the confusion, but there is a clear explanation. And I'm very sad to see all of these review bombs happening within the span of a couple of days now. I know that there are a lot of writers that don't have a YouTube channel or don't have a big platform, or if they do, they're still nervous to say something because you're really not supposed to reply to reviews, and that's a whole different topic, and I agree. As a writer, I agree. However, these reviews aren't accurate. You're one-star bombing indie writers for something that is just inherently wrong. And that really can hurt people and their business, because yes, writing for indies, it's a business. It's a passion, but it's also a business. And when you accuse someone of using AI, that should be taken very seriously, and it needs to be researched. And unfortunately, this was not researched. So if anyone has any questions or comments or concerns about this specific topic, Vellum, the book formatting software, versus Vellum AI, which just recently came out, please let me know in the comments, and I can explain a little bit more if need be. But I want this to be cleared up and do my part. I don't use Vellum. I don't use it AI. What I have in the fight is being a writer and a reader, but I see a lot of indie writers right now having their business affected by this, and I just want to clear the air for everyone. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day. Bye.